Which was the first Indian state to pass a library act? Tamil Nadu. The first library act in India was passed in the year 1948. The Tamil Nadu Public Library Act was initially known as the Madras Public Library Act. Which state passed the Library Act in 1956? The second in India, Andhra Pradesh. Who is known as the father of library legislation in India? S.R. Ranganathan. The Maharashtra Public Library Act was passed in 1972. Kerala Library Act was enacted in which year? In 1989. Which state passed its Library Act in 1965? Karnataka. The West Bengal Public Library Act was enacted in 1993. Which state passed the Public Library Act in 2006? Uttarakhand. Most state library act includes provision for the library cess. Library cess is a small local tax to support libraries. The administrative head of libraries under most state act is titled as a Director of Public Library. The Rajasthan Public Library Act was passed in 1997. Which of the following states does not have a library act? That is Haryana. Most state library act provide for the formation of the state library authorities or council. Which library act has the most comprehensive public library network in India? Tamil Nadu. Library act helps in systematic library development. Which state has made library registration compulsory by law? Tamil Nadu. The Andhra Pradesh Public Library Act is based on which model? That is Ranganathan's model Library Act. Which state has successfully linked public libraries under its digital knowledge portal? Kerala. Which state library legislation includes the provision of mobile library services? Tamil Nadu. The key funding agency supporting state public library system is Raja Ram Mohan Rai Library Foundation. Which Indian state has included Braille and audio library service under its Library Act? Kerala. The latest state to enact a library act is Uttarakhand. Which of the following feature is common to most library acts? Appointment of library committees. Library Act ensure the formation of libraries at village, taluka and district level. Which Indian state enacted a library act to support tribal and rural library access? That is Chhattisgarh. A common criticism of state library act is poor implementation. Ranganathan's advocacy for public libraries influenced the passage of library act in southern and western states initially.